Good evening, John Augustine here. I hope we find you well. Now we sing our little hymns, huh? Sweetheart of Jesus, fount of love and mercy, today we come, thy blessing to implore. Oh, touch our hearts, so cold and so ungrateful, and make us love thee more and more each day. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Sweetheart of Jesus, make us pure and gentle, and teach us how to do thy blessed will, to follow close the print of thy dear footsteps, and when we fall, sweetheart, oh, love us still. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Up you go there now. Sacred Heart of Jesus, come on down here, Blessed Mother. Come on down here. We sing a little hymn. As I kneel before you, as I bow my head in prayer, take this day, make it yours, and fill me with your love. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu. All I have I give you, every dream and wish are yours. Mother of Christ, Mother of mine, present them to my Lord. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu. Lovely. We'll put you back up here, our Blessed Mother, and keep an eye on the situation as it unfolds. Now, let's talk. How did you happen to get on today, wherever you happen to be? Did the situation work out satisfactory for you? If you were in situations. Now, I was busy enough today doing chores here, there, and yonder, and I've shut stubborn out outside and washing to put out as well. If a bit of sun come out, would do more rain sort of. Once or twice I put them out and I hadn't no sooner come in when I squinted out and had to scoot out again and bring them in because suddenly if it didn't start raining as soon as I put them out, it sort of said I wait till he puts them out and then I'll drown them. So these are the sort of situations that one has to contend with, and our lovely mothers and our lovely the ladies have to contend with these things all the time. But now I have to do it myself because I'm, like the fella says, on my own. So I have to hop to and do what needs to be done, including the din-dins. Today I had a salad, so I to try and balance the situation vis-a-vis weight and health. So the lettuce leaves and that, and quite a bit. And then I have a pot that I put them into, like a dish. And then I do tomatoes and bit of cheese that I clip up, cheddar cheese, and then some grapes. I cut them and put them in, and banana, and this, that, and the other. Tomatoes. Cut them and wash them, but small ones, not the big ones. And so nice mixture. Then put in a bit of flavour, and just be tasty enough. So to do all that took a bit of time. See, this is what you call healthy. And I did enough that I'll have some for tomorrow as well. So 2 days I generally have it, Monday and Tuesday. Then I let the hair down and have something Wednesday and Thursday. Get in the habit of it. When I was away, I didn't have avail of that. But now that I'm back in harness, as the fella says, and the lights are on, I haven't gone out. So I've been motoring about, and we're talking about various things there. Dublin, Grafton Street, the way there, beauties and all the rest of it. I was talking about going in there. Lovely, you could have a nice little meal as well. Tasty. Said my late wife used to do that. There was a Bewley's out in Roche's Stores in Blackrock. And we dined there every Wednesday. And then she said, Penny were coming here all the time. She wanted us to say, it's a little jewel. It's a new one for yours truly. I said, maybe it's not for you, but it's for me, so you have to consider me. I used to like Bewley's, and then you could have a cream cake just to polish it off. And then she did her shopping over in Super Quinn. It's good value there. And I'd be sitting then reading the paper or something while she was in getting their groceries. I have the car parked. Then I sometimes used to bring it across then and park it underneath Super Quinn. So we didn't have things done the what way. We must have went down the lift or something. Never can understand what way we went down. But I noticed there too in Super Quinn, you'd see people, there'd be trolleys with food that was just gone over a date or something. Big trolleys, and it was going to the people that people would be collecting it for those people that needed food for nothing. Those poor people suffered. As long as they're just genuine, making an effort, but unfortunately, some of the husbands in those situations were alcoholics and not providing for their wives and family. Disgraceful. But anyways, I was talking yesterday about trips in O'Connell Street and that. And my aunt and known sister Ailish, I had mentioned about Kingston Church makes all the difference in O'Connell Street. Then there was the Happy Ring House. I knew his brother, he had a farm out in Malahide and he'd race horses. I think he had Cahoo that won the Grand National donkeys years ago, 1948, I think. And they all had a bit of money at the local bookies. I think he was broke because there was a local horse. Used to train him on the stand, but they say there was a fog in Aintree. He only went around once. That's only, the tall stories that they tell. But he won the Grand National and he was 100 to 1. So they all were in the months because they all bited and oath and around on account of being from the area. They weren't expecting to win, but by goodness, they were in the months. Yeah, so these are happy memories. And my aunt and nun, Sister Ailish, when she was young, she was in Common Amon. And she taught my father, who was in the guards, the police, the Gardaí, and my uncle Edward also. She taught them Irish because it hadn't been taught when the British, the Gaelic wasn't taught when they were here, more to their discredit. They had no respect for the culture, the marvellous language of the Irish with Gina Usa. Gina Usa was a noble one, but you say it in English it sounds crazy, but in Irish, Gina Usa, that's the way you address the person if you're writing to them in the Irish. It had a lovely lyrical sound, musical, continental flavour attached to it. Yeah, it was compulsory in school, and we got a dislike to it, but I like it now. In latter years, and because it's a very musical language. Yeah, it has description, and it has that melody attached to it that's uplifting, isn't it? It's like sweet music. But she taught my father and my uncle the Irish, and they passed the Gardaí, and they were in the Gardaí because you had to have Irish, even though it wasn't taught. And that was 1928 when they joined, two of them. So there's a nice little story. And then one time I was with her, and because she was in Cumbernauld, guess who she was meeting? And I had to wait outside for an hour and a half. Mr. Eamon de Valera when he was Taoiseach. And I remember saying to her, why didn't you bring me in? I might have just mentioned to him, but then he had any jobs hanging about because jobs were scarce. That's why we had a lot of immigration people, thousands of them going on boats every month. We had an awful exodus of young people, primarily going to England, and it's a tough time there. They have to build the motorways, but our accommodation was dreadful in that country in London. Little old room that you wouldn't sway a cat in. Yeah, I worked there for a couple of years in the 60s myself. They were always working in Dublin. I worked there, and I had a good job in the television, independent television in London at that time, Associated Retribution. And I got to know a fair bit when I worked in that. I was up on the sixth floor after being on the second floor. Up I went, and that's where all the script writers and producers and directors and Ludovic Kennedy, he was very well known at that time, and various other well known characters. And I got to know them. Yeah, had a grand time there. But there was the business of travelling in the dart, or not the dart, the underground to be packed with you. You wouldn't be like a sardine. And not a sound, just sound of silence. And you go into a restaurant and you wouldn't hear any talk either. Just a rattling noise, forks and spoons. Strange, wasn't it? I used to have me dinner in Mooney's, the pub. You have half a crown for a nice dinner. And plenty of chat in there. Yeah, so there's places you could go where conversation was good. You got a taste of what you were missing. I spent a few years there over there. Glad to get back. Yeah. So there you are. I digressed there a little bit, and did I sing me? Did I sing? Oh, I did. I sang my there I was talking. So I might do another little tune or two later. Would you like that? You might. A couple of little tunes. Bye now.